everyone, welcome to a new video. I haven't done one like this for a while. I hope you don't mind. It is a sort of haul and a what's new in my wardrobe because I have been shopping. If this isn't your kind of thing, then just don't watch this one. There is understandably a bit of a backlash against this sort of video at the moment. I think I'm going to write a blog post about it, so I will put my thoughts on that in there. I won't fill this video up with more political opinion. So I'm just going to dive straight into it. I am currently in America. This is why the background is a bit new. Creaky wooden floor, sorry about that. Yes, I've been shopping because I haven't been shopping since I was last here, which was a year ago. One of the reasons why I love shopping here in particular is there's a big Target. Now Target is a superstore. It's got a small food section, a large clothes section. Most of the ground floor is clothes and makeup, and the upper floor is like electronics, homeware. They do lovely homeware in Target. I wish I could bring all that home with me, but haven't got the luggage allowance, unfortunately. So it sort of sells everything, but the great thing about it is it goes up to my size, and everything goes up to my size. It's not just like a little plus size corner in the back of the shop, you know. I can look at everything and I know that there's going to be, you know, it might not be in stock I suppose, but there is normally my size there, which is just so refreshing, and I like the style. Although I'm a bit concerned that they didn't seem to have Knox Rose, which was like a sort of bohemian-y sort of label that they used to stock. I'm hoping that will come back. I don't know why they didn't have it this time. But anyway, most of the things here are from there, and a few other bits here and there that I found in the shopping mall I'm in Stamford, which is in Connecticut. So I was looking at my statistics the other day, and it turns out that actually quite a lot of you, almost half of you, are from America. So hopefully this could be actually quite useful. If not, perhaps it will give you some sort of style inspiration. I'll talk about how I'm gonna style these clothes as I go. So the first thing is this dress. Right, so this is where it gets a bit difficult to try and get the right angle. I want to try and show you the whole of the dress, not a little bit of it. So yeah, this is a big maxi dress, a sort of gypsy, flowy sort of style. I am wearing it with my Clarks ankle boots. I think it looked great with like chunky DMs or similar, and then when it's a bit warmer outside, I think this would actually look quite good with sandals. So I've got you propped up on the mirror, so if I keep glancing down, that's why. It sort of speaks for itself. It's a sort of dress you don't need anything else to dress it up with. You just chuck it on and you're done. I love the sort of bell sleeves. I love the frills. I love the fact that the sleeves are elasticated, so you can just put them up like that, and then because of the way the frills are, it sort of hangs over where a frill ends, so you've almost got two designs of sleeves in one. So if you want to get your sleeves out the way, you can easily. I really like that sort of practical detail. I like the fact, I wasn't sure at first, but I like the fact that the design changes here. I think it makes it a little bit more slimming, makes it a little bit less. I think there'd be almost too much fabric if of the same pattern because there's so much of it that gives a little bit of variety, a little bit more interest. So the next thing I'm going to show you, I actually did buy in England, and is this cardigan. I bought it just before we left from New Look. I should think it's still there. I'll be honest, I'm not totally sure about this colour on me, but it was so cozy. It's really soft. I just thought, no, I'll get it. Even if I'll probably just wear it at home, or if I just want something to chuck on that I don't need a coat, but you just need that extra layer and you just don't really care about looking too smart. I mean, it's a very cozy, really it is a sort of around the house, snuggle up on the settee and watch a film sort of cardigan, but I do like it, and so yeah, I'll show you that. Okay, next we have another long sort of boho-y maxi dress. This is not a colour I didn't think was going to suit me, but I think it's okay. I think it actually sort of warms up my complexion a bit. The brand is Universal Threads. This also has a higher neckline than I would normally go for, but I think because, I don't know if you can, the detail is showing, but there's a sort of almost a V detail below the frill. I think it does suit me okay. Yeah, I didn't think this colour would suit me, but I think it's alright. It's such a good autumn colour. I love the frill on the arm. So it's just the right sort of length to be quite flattering on the arms. It has pockets. I forgot to say the other dress has pockets as well. Most of the dresses in Target do, which is so good. Again, it's sort of not quite maxi. Again, I would wear it with chunky boots. I like that look of wearing something floaty with a bit more of a rough juxtaposition of footwear. It's just that it's comfortable, it's pretty, it's one of those things that I can definitely combine with working from just at home on my desk. It's comfortable enough to do that, and then it's nice enough to also wear out if I'm going to see friends in the evening. It's that perfect item of clothing I'm always on the lookout for. So yeah, I was really pleased with this one. Whilst we've been here in America, we have been exploring Connecticut and New York at the weekends, and actually we went up to Boston last weekend, which was fun. And so we're taking the opportunity to take photos for the blog, so some of these clothes will already be on there or they'll be coming up soon. So do go and have a look at whenIgrowupblog.com, and as usual with those posts I'll be listing things that I find that are similar, so if you like it but can't get it online, then I'll give you some other options on the blog. So if any of those are already up, I'll link them below, but if not, just join my mailing list, and then you hopefully won't forget to come back every now and then and see the new outfits that go on. I try and do them weekly. We did a few photos with this cardigan, which I brought with me. I bought this from Amazon actually. I like these colours together. I wasn't sure, it's like, does it go, does it not go? But I think in the end I decided that it did. It's sort of a rich berry red, and I think because it's sheer, it's not too overpowering, it's not too much of a contrast in colours, and I thought it just looked nice just hanging down like that. So if you need that little extra bit of warmth, say you're at a party or something and you don't want something that's giving you too much coverage and you just want people to be able to see the dress, I thought this was a really good option. But if you are cold, that leads me to my next purchase. A few things I bought were from Macy's Backstage. That's another great place to find clothes that actually fit. There's a Macy's department store in Stamford shopping centre, and there's a bit they call Macy's Backstage where I think they just put old stock that they just want to get rid of. It is a bit jumble saley. You have to allow quite a lot of time to go through all the rails, but you do find some good gems in there. And this time I found a couple of things from Free People that were way cheaper than Free People brand usually is. One of those things is this jumper, which was $128, and I got it for $34. So pleased. It's such a soft, it must be cotton, surely. 100% cotton. Yeah, it's so lovely. I don't know why there aren't more jumpers in cotton. They're always acrylic. Anyway, look at how autumny this colour goes, and I've been looking for more mustard coloured tops because I've got quite a lot of blue skirts, and apart from grey, I find it quite difficult to find colours that go with blue. So this is the jumper. It's a little bit cropped, so I think it's actually going to be good for I've got two blue sort of 50s style skirts that flare out from a high waist. I think this will go perfectly with that. The colour does look great with this dress, but it's not the most flattering. If I stand back, because the back of this jumper is quite sort of loose, you lose that sort of shaping in your back. Do you see what I mean? And because it sort of dangles out here, I think it could make you look a bit bigger than you really are. But I kind of think these colours go together so perfectly. I'm just not going to care about that. So the next up we have this top, which again was from Macy's Backstage. Again, Free People, and was $128 reduced to $27. And I'll give you another tip if you are in America. They had this top also in Saks off 5th. Again, it's like a past season stock type shop. In Saks, I think it was still about $50. Yeah, take yourself off to a Macy's Backstage if you like this top. Simple grey top, and I'll show you what it looks like. So this is the perfect sort of top I've been looking for. I don't like close-fitting tops. When you're seeing friends, or when I go to one of my like village groups in the evening, I'm sitting down, I don't feel comfortable if I'm wearing a slim-fitting top. So this is absolutely perfect. It looks nice, it doesn't look too casual. I find it difficult to find baggy tops that still have interesting details rather than just being plain sweatshirty sort of tops. So this one has really cool elasticated cuffs. There we are, and there's a little bit of a dark red embroidery thread running through there as well. And I just really like the loose big sleeve trend that's going around at the moment. Of course, you've got a v-neck which suits my shape, got the little buttons details, and then the embroidery goes all the way around at the back. And I just like that. I thought it was pretty. I struggled a bit with the things that I packed with me on this trip to show you something that would go well with it. So I've just put on this red skirt. The red picks out the red thread running through the embroidery here. I don't usually do a tuck. Actually, that looks alright. I can imagine it would also go well with, if you're a jeans wearing person. I don't really wear jeans very often, but this is exactly the sort of top I would want to wear with jeans. I think the grey colour and the blue of jeans would go really nicely together as well. Oh, this came with a belt. Let me grab the belt quickly. Okay, my next purchase was back to Target. Here we are. This is it. Again with pockets, which is great. I wasn't sure at first because it's quite a high waistline and I do have this problem. I've got a long body and my waist sits lower than standard clothing patterns, which is really annoying, but it does come with a belt. And if I ignore the loops, actually the loops can hang low, but I won't bother threading just for the sake of time. So I can use this belt as it's quite wide to sort of bring my waist down to actually look better and fit my body better. So actually I like it with the belt. Who doesn't love a bow? But again, it's that sort of dress that I can wear perfectly comfortably all day long and looks nice enough to wear out in the evening. So glad I found a few of these items because it's a hard criteria to actually meet. So back to this net cardigan, because green doesn't do much for my complexion anyway. Adding a little bit of red sort of lifts me up a little bit, which is nice. I really like this dark red against the green. And again, I can do the tie here, which will give me, and it will just be a little bit more flattering than without it. I would probably wear it with this quite a lot. I like this combination. And I'd wear it with, I don't know if I'd wear it with boots actually. I think it's the wrong length for my ankle boots. Probably I'd wear it with sort of, if I had a cool pair of trainers, I think this is the sort of dress that would look really good with trainers. Like low top Converse would look really cool. And also I've got some art company sort of chunky leather shoes that look a bit like trainers. They would look cool with this. That's the sort of thing I would wear with this dress. I'll show it to you as well with this jumper, because again these colours look so good together. If you've got something green and are struggling to know what to wear with it, here's a couple of ideas. That's just so autumny again. The cropped length of this top does mean that it's more leg lengthening for me because I've got quite short stumpy legs, but a cropped top with a dress does give me a bit of a better proportion. So yeah, I think this is another option and I love the spin on this one. Right, so next we have a skirt. Again, I'm always on the hunt for elasticated waist skirt and the brand is, how do you say it, Villa Milano. I'll show you the pattern close up while I can. So it's not really houndstooth and it's not really tweed, it's sort of something in between. And I just love this fabric. It's almost like wool and the stretch makes it so comfortable, which is just brilliant. So the only negative thing I would say about this skirt is it's a little bit clingy on the stomach. And particularly having been in America for nearly 4 weeks, which never helps. So with a top not tucked in at this sort of length is absolutely fine. Would probably choose not to lift it up and have this section on show. I just feel more comfortable with it like this. And I think the black actually looks pretty good with this colour, but again, you could go with mustard on top. I think that actually picks up the sort of beigey tones in this really nicely. Another top I've got which would lift it a bit, stop it looking so neutral. I bought this top. This is World Fable. This was from Target. It's got a sort of waffle texture to it, which is nice. I like clothes with a little bit of texture. Again, I think it helps. Oh, I've got my head through the ribbon. Oh no. I think I need to go get some scissors and sort this out. Just a sec. And again, I'm after these loose tops that still look nice, that I can feel comfortable in, and I thought this would fit the bill perfectly to wear with skirt. Yes, I think I could wear those together. I have to admit, I'm not totally sold on the idea. No, I think that does look alright with the black poking through underneath. Gives me an extra layer to keep warm and the colour is a bit more cheerful than just having black. I've got a couple of black skirts at home that I always find difficult to wear, to find tops to wear with, but I think this colour is sort of dusky enough not to look cheap with black. So yeah, seeing those two together, I think that will work nicely with my black skirt, so I'm quite pleased about this find. $16, so that's about 11 or 12 pounds, not bad. So I've just changed the colour of my underwear and I'm back in this sort of ivory cream coloured wraparound dress in this gorgeous sort of soft crinkle cotton fabric. It's really, really nice. I wasn't sure about this because this type of sleeve doesn't suit me, it makes my shoulders look too broad. I struggle with wrap dresses because usually they're too gapey, but this one comes with a little popper here, which is really good. I mean, actually it crosses over fine and I don't think I would necessarily need it, but sometimes you just want to be a little bit more covered. I can see myself wearing this a lot, particularly on summer holidays because it's quite loose on the armpits. Hopefully that will avoid sweat patches. You know, when you're on holiday in somewhere like Greece or Italy, it gets so hot. So let me stand back so you can see the shape a bit better. It's really nice. It really is, apart from the sleeves, which I think aren't too bad. It's just the perfect shape for me. I really like it. So for the summer I would wear this with sandals, obviously. I've got some grey sandals with some beads on, which from Clark's, which would look really nice. But I actually wore this the other day with my boots on, like so. And I'm also getting used to the idea of wearing pale coloured dresses and skirts with black tights. I always used to think that looked awful, but it's really growing on me now, and I think I blame Sarah Tasker for that because that's sort of a style thing that she does and it looks absolutely fine on her. So I think I'm gonna have a go at wearing this with just black leggings for the winter and this jumper over the top. So this is from Loft. I bought this in the Macy's backstage. Really soft, chunky knit, and I needed more of these in my wardrobe, definitely. Always needing more in the winter because I run them through a delicate cycle because our heating isn't great. So they're really difficult to dry in the winter, so they end up piling up waiting to be washed. Not sure about this colour on me. I don't think this colour suits me. I think this will be mainly for lounging around at home, but I thought it looked quite good with the dress. So this is how I wore it the other day whilst here with the chunky black boots, and I thought actually that looked alright. I quite liked it. That's this look. And then next I have something very similar. It's one of those things that probably don't need both in my wardrobe, but also these dresses are so useful for the summer. This one is actually a bit heavier. It feels like linen. Oh, it is. It's 55% linen and 45% rayon, and the lining is 100% cotton. Even though it's quite thick and heavy, I reckon this will be all right for summer as well because it's just quite a nice strappy dress. As you can see, exactly the same colour as this one. Yeah, again, I was a bit iffy. I'm not usually a fan of ties. I might practice ways of, maybe should I knot it? No, that doesn't work. I wonder if I could sort of tie it. No, I'll have to practice with the tie. Not so bad. Again, pockets, this is so good, all these clothes with pockets. You know, again, not really a style I've gone for in the past, but such a good price for a linen mixed dress, and I am so short on holiday dresses. This is gonna be perfect. I'll stand back and show you the length. I could see this going so well with my brown Timberland boots for a bit more of a rugged look, but also obviously sandals and flip-flops in the summer. I'll also show you another purchase, which was also from Target, from A New Day. I saw this on the hanger and I thought, oh gosh, is that too Bohemian Art Teacher? I can see this being so useful. I really like the colour actually. I think it lifts my complexion without bringing out pink in my cheeks too much. Like if I'm wearing something that I feel a little bit uncomfortable with my tummy in it, like, you know, if I'm wearing a top that's a bit too tight, I can just sort of fling this on over the top, and when I sit down just sort of wrap it round a bit. I think I'm going to reach for this a lot. So if I put this up against black, here's a black jumper of mine. I think this sort of dusky dark rose colour I think actually looks good with black. I don't think that makes it look cheap and tacky like sometimes red can. It's sort of a chenille fabric, sort of a crinkle chenille velvet. I really love it actually. It's just very me. Right, we are nearly there, I promise. Just two more tops that I will put with leggings. So this is a Free People top. Again, I bought it in Saks off 5th. I do find in America, you do find Free People in like past season Free People stuff quite often in these sort of discount type shops. There's a Marshalls. I think I've spotted Free People there as well. It's a shame in England we don't have anything like that. If you want Free People, ASOS sale is your best bet if you don't want to pay full price. So this top is so pretty. I had to get it. It's actually quite a warm, very soft ribbed cotton jersey. Again, I like the fact that the sleeves are quite fitted. I love the lace detail across the neckline. It actually has a collar at the back, which is kind of a bit pointless, particularly with my hair down, but it doesn't matter. Perfect for wearing with jeggings. As you can see, the angle of this camera pointing down to try and get all of me in makes my legs look tiny. So long tops and jeggings don't really do my proportions any favours. I'm not a heels and jeggings person. That's just not my style. I think it looks great on other people, but it's just not for me. So what I look for is like flats, but flat platform flat to wear with something like this. So this is it with my slippers, to sort of give you an idea of the sort of thing. I think trainers with a bit of a sole would also look good. With my ankles out, it looks quite cool actually. Looking in the mirror, this is a bit more see-through than I sort of first realised. If I were to wear this out other than on holiday, I'd probably wear a skin-coloured vest underneath. I love the sort of extra length at the back and the frill. I think that looks really cool. Yeah, so that's that one. The next one I think I can put one over the top. This is just a plain black jumper. The brand is 12 Thompson. A lot of these brands I don't know of, they're American, or I just don't shop in the right places in England to know what these labels are. But I actually got this in 3XL deliberately because I'm always looking for big baggy jumpers to wear in the winter over things like jeggings, where I do only feel comfortable if they're long enough to cover my bum. This is it, just a plain black, again really soft, I think this is cotton as well, jumper just to throw on at home. I think those colours look good together. So that's that. We've reached the end of, we don't call it a haul anymore, do we? It's just a what's new in my wardrobe. Obviously it's a lot. Like I said before, it's the first time I've been shopping for a year. I have put on a bit of weight this year. I've been struggling with my hypothyroid disease for the last couple of years actually, and so I felt like I needed a few more bigger sizes hanging up in my wardrobe so that I don't feel down when nothing seems to fit anymore. And obviously I shouldn't have to. I think my audience has probably grown up enough to know that I'm not acting as an example of how you should shop and buy this many items in one go. I don't intend on throwing any of these away until they have reached the end of their lives. I will keep all these things forever. I also know how to shop for quality. I don't buy crap that I know is just going to fall apart. I try everything on before I buy it, and I pick out stuff I know I'm going to wear over and over. So that's me justifying it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Let me know what your favourite item of clothing was in the comments below. If you have a fashion playlist, I'll put that up here. If you want to go have a look at my other clothing and fashion videos, please do. And I'll see you again next time. Bye!